Jason, welcome to West Bromwich Albion. You must be delighted.
Yeah, I'm happy to be at a Premier League club, and it's a dream come true for me. So I'm happy that today I've signed, and I'm excited to start training and meet my new teammates.
How much of a relief was it to finally get the move over the line?
Yeah, it's been a complicated and a bit frustrating situation, and you know, that's football and it happens, and you know, you just have to be mentally strong and push forward. And I've been on holidays, obviously being at the World Cup, so had a bit of a holiday, and now I'm ready to go, and happy that it's finally gone through.
What was it that attracted you to sign on the dotted line for Albion?
It's a fantastic club, and playing in the Premier League. So, and obviously I spoke to a few teammates in the Socceroos, and with a new coach, and a few of them had him already. And I think it's a club that gives youngsters a go, and it has players that are youngsters. That as a youngster, that's what you want to do. You want to be playing week in, week out. And I've come to play and work hard to make sure I'm in that starting 11.
You've already plied your trade in leagues all over the world. You must be excited to test yourself in the Premier League.
It's the biggest and the most renowned league in the world. So, like I said, as a kid, every kid watches the Premier League. So it was a dream from a youngster, when I was a youngster, and I'm happy to be a part of a Premier League team, and ready to work hard to make sure, you know, I make my debut for West Brom.
You've already touched on the World Cup there and your exploits with Australia. I mean, you started all 3 games for the Socceroos at the World Cup. You must have got some great experience to draw upon, having come up against some of the best wingers in the world.
Yeah, it was another dream of mine to play in a World Cup, and to play against some of the best players in the world, and to play against Alex Sanchez and Ian Robben was an unbelievable experience. But I think it's something as a footballer you thrive on, because you want to play against the best players in the world. So as a youngster especially, to test yourself and to see where the benchmark is, and coming to the Premier League, hopefully be playing against these type of players week in, week out, and to show everyone what I can do as a footballer.
You've already mentioned some of your Australian teammates. Did you pick the brains of Tim Cahill or anyone else about the move?
I'm very close to Timmy, and during the World Cup, obviously I had other offers on the table, and he said from day one that he wanted me to go to the Premier League. So during the World Cup, he was telling me that, you know, if I get a chance to come to the Premier League, then you should take it. It's a great league, and he's been very successful here. And when West Brom came along and when the negotiations started, I told him about that, and he was with the coach at Everton, and he only had great words for him, and he said it was a very good club that has a lot of potential, and it gives youngsters a go, and that's what you want. And definitely he was somebody that really persuaded me to come here.
I suppose for yourself now, there's less than 2 weeks to go until the start of the new season. I throw it straight into pre-season, meet your teammates, and get going. Yeah,
well, that's a life of footballer. You just, you know, you gotta deal with the cards you're dealt with, and obviously I would have liked this situation to be finished a lot earlier, but I was at a World Cup, and you know, I haven't lost that much fitness, and now it's about working hard for the next 2 weeks, and to show the boss what I can do, and just working hard. It's a long season, so a lot of games, and you know, you just have to make sure that you give yourself and your body the best opportunity to perform at a high level week in, week out.
Jason, all the best to Albion.
Thank you very much.